scrolling through, I found Going Medieval. Alright, this is Going Medieval. So I did a little bit of the tutorial, and I feel like I got the basics down. This is one of those fun little city sim survival games, which I also very much enjoy this genre. Everything from, what was the last one I played? I think it was Manor Lords. But yeah, I'm excited for this. My plan is to build this little longhouse. I'm going to have rooms on each side, and then the storage is going to be in the middle, because I need to get that stuff out of the, off the ground and out of potential weather hazards. I don't want to lose all those supplies. So let's work on that first. Okay, so I realized this center area is not going to be enough storage space, so I'm going to turn that into kind of like a community eating area, and I'm going to use this building that I'm building kind of on the side as storage. This was a big project. I didn't get the roof how I wanted, but I don't know. I'll show you guys here in a minute once they're all done. How do I want to set these tables up? We are done with the initial build. We have a butchering table out front, storage on the left, nice big house on the right. It's looking good. So I think right now, I kind of want to stock up on more wood, and I think I need to build a research table or something just to kind of progress. Oh, I didn't even know I had a merchant. Oh, well, he's gone now. Alright, so I have someone down there fishing for some food, and I'm starting on a building where I can defend. I have the cabbage on the right, and this looks like, I don't know, it's not too complicated, but I at least want to get it from. Okay, so there's people after her. Alright, so we gotta focus on this building, because just sitting in the longhouse, I'm gonna get destroyed. Yeah, goodness, they really need to fix this up. 20 hours, so a little less than a day before the search party comes. And then I'll have a few hours to kind of hold them off, I guess. Do they just immediately attack, or? I don't know. But either way, I want to get this building up. Put my archers up on top, because I have 2 of them. And then have my melee people either outside on the sides, or just kind of holding the door. Oh man, if I get wiped out right now, I would be so upset. My first engagement, I just get destroyed. Alright, so this negotiator is just chilling there for like the last day. About half a day until he attacks. And we finished my defensive building, I have traps out. And right now I'm just trying to fix the roof. You know, I want the roof to look good. If this is going to be my last battle, then I want whoever gets this place in awe on how beautiful this building is. You know, it's a power move. You know, it shows that I'm not scared. See, we're just fixing the roofs, man. All right, I rescued someone, and it looks like we have attackers here. There's only 3 of them, but I think I can handle that. Where the hell's my village? Ah, I found it. Alright, so manage. Let's put these guys behind the door. Let's see how this looks. Alright, so you have 2 archers up top, 2 guys down below. I built this base instinctively knowing that I'd probably get attacked. Alright, come on. Oh my god, he's right there. Hit him. Okay, we got 1 hit. This guy's not even attacking. Attack him. Oh dear lord, this is embarrassing. If we survive this, everyone is fucking trained. There we go. Alright, let's focus on these guys. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 he's running out the door. Pause. I wonder if I can position him up on the stairs and have him shoot at the doorway when they... Okay, this is looking good. I'm not gonna get a prisoner. Alright, I need to bring the morale up, so I'm just kind of messing with the building mechanics here. I don't like those. But I'm building a little church area so these people can, you know, save their souls before we eventually die. Which, I don't know if it's going to be next year or if this is going to, you know, this town's going to live on. I don't know. But the good thing is this will raise their morale because after those fights, their morale gets kind of low. You know, they don't like fighting. Alright, someone's at our little merchant's place, which is nice. We have our little tree farm that's being cut down now. We have the chapel. We have a little prison. Spare room. Longhouse. Everything's looking good. I had an excess of wood, so I wanted to start encircling this place with walls. Hopefully that makes it a little more defendable. My goal is to kind of cover up all these sides, and I don't like how that looks. But I really want them to kind of navigate towards the gate, so I'm not sure how the mechanics work around walls, if they just go to any wall, if they go to the weak points, if they'll try to break down these doors instead of just walking through the gate, but we'll figure it out. It's looking good. It's looking real good. We have a nice little settlement. We got 5 people now. I'm excited. This has been pretty fun, actually. Time flies. Like, this is probably 3 hours in the making. Like, time flies when you play this game. It's getting real late. So I decided to make my little defensive building inside my fortress, which kind of makes sense. I want to put it right here on the corner, so I might turn this into a little barracks, and then maybe flatten the roof of the prison, and have like a little walkway where they can, you know, shoot from this corner. But as of right now, I have my kiln making, so we'll be able to get some clay, hopefully get better building materials. But yeah, that's going to be the goal right here. I might destroy my little defensive building in the middle. I hope to God nobody attacks me while it's down. Everything's looking good though. I'm trying to up the aesthetics too. That's why I'm putting all these shelves down. I don't know if it helps with mood, but it just makes sense to me that it would. So right now, I'm working on a little barn. I don't know if it has to be fully enclosed or if I could just make like a, what is it, like a wicker fence and just kind of put them in there. But I feel like it'll be better if it's enclosed. So this was a pretty ambitious project, making this little barracks. I have my guy mining clay right now. It's going into the kiln. Where's he going? Oh, I think he's fishing. Okay. So we're going to get all this wood. I want to fill in this bottom right portion. And we have 2 cows. So I have to worry about them now, keeping them fed. But everything is coming together. I want the stall to be right out front there. But we're fully enclosed with the walls. We have the barracks. We have little spiky things on top. It looks great so far. Oh man, this is really coming together. Alright, we're getting into autumn. We have attackers showing up. I don't know how the winters are going to be. My buddy started on the mode where it starts you by yourself in the winter, and he said it was pretty damn brutal. So, I don't want people carcasses going next to my slaughterhouse. Okay, everything looks good. The jobs look good. Who's my chef? 10. Okay, 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure we're getting some food ready for the winter. So let's go ahead and have 2 people work on cooking. Alright, so this will be the first official attack on the base with the walls up. I'm quite excited. I'm trying to fix my little communal eating area. My ultimate goal... Oh shit, they're here. That is a lot of them. Okay. Let's get everyone in place. Sabrina doesn't even have a fucking weapon. Manage. Draft. I'm sorry, Sabrina. Let's put my archers up over here. Come on. A little finicky. There we go. Right there. And let's have all my melee people go up top here. Okay. He has a sling. Alright, let's see how this looks. Oh, man. Enemies have started their attack. So I'm curious on whether or not they'll go for my supplies. It's raining, so I don't think they can burn my stuff down. I don't even know if they can light shit on fire. That's a fucking terrible thought. Just burn my whole village down. Okay. Yes. We're getting hits. Okay, they're getting better. They're getting better. Looks like they're going for that door. Whoa, 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 whoa. You guys stay up here. This is perfect. Okay. So now my archers can shoot in the back while they're on the corner here. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, we're cleaning. Oh, man. We took him out. No captives. That sucks. I wanted to get my first prisoner. I made this whole prison, and I haven't got a single... Alright, so my plan with this, I'm going to turn this into a workshop and just move all of my... What is it? My processing equipment over here. I don't like how that looks. Yeah, so I want to move them out here. That way they're closer to the outside, and hopefully things will process quicker. I don't know. But we're slowly expanding. I'll have to decide if I want this just covered or an actual building. I might go with an actual building. Stability. Yeah, overall, I'm really happy with the building mechanics with this. It's very easy to get used to. Let's see what a little awning looks like first, and then I'll go ahead and decide if I want to enclose it. So right now, I'm trying to corner off this part of my castle. Well, I say castle, but it's going to be a fort. But I'm curious, if I dig a trench all the way to the water and bring it over here, can I, you know, kind of, I don't know, maybe I can dam the water? That'll be a big task, but if I could bring water closer and fish closer, that'll protect me from fire, because I did look online, and there are fire mechanics, which terrifies the shit out of me. So I need to make sure there's water nearby. Everything's looking good, though. I added more to my tree farm in the back here. I noticed I was running low on wood, and I kind of cleared out the forest in this top right portion of the map. But the base looks great. I disabled the, I took out the little top area of my fortifications in the top left, or bottom left now. And yeah, so I'm waiting on these trees to grow. I'm going to expand a little bit more, but everything's walled in. Still haven't finished that corner off on the right. but hopefully I can work on that after winter. But food's been alright for winter. Nobody's died from the cold or starvation, so I guess we're doing alright so far. We're out of the winter. It is the first attack in the summer, and it's looking pretty well. Oh no! Oh shit. I think Mabel just died. Damn it. This is a tough one. My guy's holding the door, the archer's flanking, which is a weird strat, but it works. Alright, we have a prisoner. We still have that prisoner. I decided to turn this little area into a full-size building instead of just having an overhang. I think I get bonuses for it being inside. I'm concerned on the fire hazard. I don't know if these things can combust. I mean, it's a forge and everything, so I don't know. I was picturing like an old school forge, putting it outside, but I think you get more benefits having it in a building, and I'm gonna turn it into a workshop also. So it's been a season. I'm turning this workshop into housing, so I'm gonna add a second floor and put beds up on top, and I'm going to disable or dismantle this whole building, and I'm gonna move it back against the wall to kind of give myself more space, because that seems to be the issue now. It's getting a little cluttered. Alright, so I moved this to the back and I'm making it out of stone. I also made the roofs of the house of stone. It's almost done building, but yeah, this looks a lot better. I'm gonna have so much more space in the middle to kind of do whatever I want to do with it. Alright, so I built this city up big time. It's kind of hard to see. We're getting attacked, but this is the city. I have like 2 barracks. I have my little fortifications over there. I have the tavern, the boost, warehouse, wood storage, farm, kitchen. Upstairs for housing, there for cattle. I have this little strip mine that I started for some gold. But yeah, and then my workshop's down here. And then, of course, housing up top. And then I have a little prison area because I'm hopefully going to be able to capture these people and I can train them and recruit. So that'll be nice. But that all won't mean jack shit if I fucking die and lose right here. So, hang on, which direction are they coming from? Okay. Fuck, my gate's still open. Oh, please don't kill the cattle. Don't kill the fucking cow. If I'm being honest, this is a pretty large group that's attacking. I would have just gave them materials because I have a crap ton of linens. I would have just given them that, but they didn't have enough space, which is kind of sad. Like, I'm willing to abide by your fucking demands, but you don't have enough space to fucking... I don't know, man. Alright, archers.
ground. Fucking stay there. Alright, they're sallying out. This is a good sally. So far, this has been a good defense. Hope we don't lose someone. Let's bring him back. Bring him over here. Fuck, he's unconscious. Can I move him to the side? Can he hit that shot? There he goes. Alright. 9 swore enemies died during the fight. Was the bravest, dealing the most damage. No settlers. So I'm actually going to go through with damming the river, and I'm going to turn my quarry in the bottom right into like a, I don't know, hopefully a lake. I also have beehives. I haven't really noticed what they've done for like the overall community. Like, I don't know if it's enough food and honey or if it's some other stuff, but I have 2 barracks now. You saw I made a second building the exact same as the first one, and look at that. Holy moly, I did it. I just had to have that person, you know, dig that little area, and this turned out perfect. Yeah, look at that. I have a nice little area where I can access water. I might turn this into a dock. Yeah, I might wall this off and, I don't know, turn it into some sort of water access. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, look at that. Dammed the river and made a lake. Or, I guess, another branch of the river. So the issue that has occurred is now I have all these waterfalls. So I might make another dam to level out the river and hopefully let a little bit of water through. That way it can fix all this, I don't know, all this chaos that's going on. So I think I'm going to build it here and just go straight across. So this is what happens when you block off the water completely. So as you see, the water's coming in, and there is no river for anything, and all the fish are dead in the ground. So I'm actually going to harvest all the fish, and this might be a interesting tactic to get food, just constantly damming the river and opening it. I don't think I'm going to get as much fish compared to actual fishing, and I don't know if the fish will regenerate. Like, did I just fuck up my whole world for fishing? Like, will the fish ever come back? That might be an issue. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Son of a bitch. Okay, so I made the dam and I added a little opening, and that allows just enough water to get through without having a ton of kind of waterfall ripples. That's what I'm going to call them. So there's only this little area over there, which is fine. But yeah, looks pretty good. It looks really good, actually. I'm going to disable this, and I am going to go through with making this into a dock. It currently has all the stuff that I mined from the, what is it, the little strip mine I started. I was hoping to get some gold or something like that, but I don't know. I think it's time. I'm gonna create a little opening right there, and we're gonna work on that. Oh, look! The fish are back, and there's a ton of them. Alright, so I didn't just fuck over this whole area. Is there any more? I don't see fish down in this portion. Shit. Maybe I just made it better, because maybe all the fish will be congregated up here now. That'd be kind of cool. So I'm going to cancel that. I don't want to outfish the fish. You know, I want to keep some alive. I don't know how the reproduction in this area works. Like, if I just outfish everything, am I just screwed, or do I have to balance it? But yeah, here's the dam. So I walled it off. I filled it in. I'm still working on it, but I'm going to add a little awning or a cover over it and turn it into a little dock. So I'm going to wall off the sides. I'm going to add kind of like a awning on the left and right, and then have a normal roof in the middle. I think that'll look the best when it comes to this roof. I am going to test out different methods. So I made some big expansions here. I'm turning all this wood into clay from the little clay pit I started mining earlier. I have a nice amount of clay built up, and I just need to have it turned into bricks. Yeah, this will make things a lot better, but here's how it's looking. I have that area over there. I have this area. I have the churches left and right over there. Hang on, give me a second. And then, oh yeah, this is new. So I built this outer portion. So this is going to be kind of like the gatehouse area. That's going to be the upgraded barracks. And I bought this gold brazier, too. I mean, it's just for show. Just flexing the wealth. We have the... What the fuck? How long has he been there? He's like trapped in the wall. He's gonna die. I forgot about him. This is the problem of having like 10 settlers. I completely forgot about that guy. I had him building the backside of the church and he's just stuck. But here's the front. I have those fences to kind of... hang on. I'm not gonna worry about it. But I have those fences to block off attacks from the left and right, trying to get them to only go down the center road that I made. And I'm going to put spike traps up there because I do have attacks coming in. But everything is, you know, I'm expanding big time with this base. Alright, we had to fall back. They're not attacking from the gatehouse, which is interesting. So I think automatically they'll go for the weakest point, which doesn't make sense because my gate was open. Like I literally had it open so that they could run up to it. But I think once I finish adding clay walls around everything, I might even double up the walls. But I think once I'm done with that, then they're going to be able to... What is it? They're going to be forced to go through the gate. Sorry, I'm trying to focus here. This is actually a cool little kill box. This was completely unintentional. These archers are going to town. Holy shit. There's still quite a bit. Where are they going? Why are they going up there? Let's move these guys over there. They attacking? Where are they even going? I'm actually really confused. I mean, I have them in a good spot. I mean, they're just gonna get pelted with arrows here. But I'm trying to figure out how they maneuver. Because I want to make the base pretty impenetrable. As of right now, we've had one death of battle, which is pretty freaking good, I think. Okay, some of them are running. They gave up on whatever they were doing, and they're trying to break the wall of the gatehouse. I don't see any more. Oh, let's send these guys in. Yeah, I'm doing a good job of just focusing on having the archers. And I have this doorway. You see them running through it? That forces them to break down the door instead of just walking right across. It looks weird, but it has a purpose. Sweet. Look at this. Another win. Another captive. Oh, we have some runners. Archers, shoot them. Let's put them up here. Let's get one over there. Oh, they need to land a shot right here. Wound them. If they get away, will they bring more people? Yeah, they're getting away. Do they just have to make it to the edge of the map? Oh, they're gone. Damn it, I hope to God they don't bring more people. Alright, so I upgraded this front barracks. They did not bring more people, but I do have another attack from I think a different group. It might be the same one. I'm closing the gate. That middle area, I'm working on having that cover the courtyard, so I could just have these guys run right over and cover that. But it's looking pretty good. Alright, this will be a test. So I reinforced all the walls, and it looks like they're going for the gate now, which is exactly what I want to happen. Let's put him up above the gate. Sweet, he can shoot over with the crossbow. Let's get another one there. Okay, they're breaking the side instead of going for the door. I might have to upgrade the walls on the sides there. Oh, they're giving up. Maybe not. Maybe that'll work. Ah, this isn't built yet. Maybe they could shoot down from over here. I hope so. We took out quite a bit of them, though, and a lot of them are wounded. Alright, let's see how this works. You know, they got to this area pretty quick. Oh, shit. Let's send those guys in. I might put a wall in front of... You see where that farm is? Like right where I'm at right here. Oh, hang on. I might put a secondary wall. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, I might put walls on the sides and have an extra layer of doors, just so that I have more time to shoot them with the archers. But this was perfect. Like, this defense was amazing. It's exactly what I wanted to happen. Alright, so I have another little update. The harbor is looking great. These are my gates. I managed to... What is it? Clay... I think it's the clay brick wall, the entire outer portion, except for this elevated part. But everything is clay brick wall. There's even double layers in places that I thought they would attack, just go through the wall. So what I managed to do is I made the gate technically the weakest point, because it only cost 560 plus another 560. So what is it? A little over 1,000 damage to get into the city, and everything else around it is over 1,000. So they're gonna congregate here. I'm gonna close the gates, use the kill box like normal right here. Then I can put the archers up on this, and they can shoot the guys if they decide to go for my people. You know, if they want to go to attack the people, they'll be stuck at this door, another little kill box. Same with the other side. If they get through the gate, they can shoot them here. Archers can stand up here. Yeah. I also expanded onto the living quarters. So here, let me take this off. So living quarters loops around. It looks kind of janky with this and this, but that's just to slow them down. Typically they can run right through these and it just slows them, but this is like a guaranteed, what is it, like 4 or 5 extra seconds. They can fall back over to the prison. So this is the prison area. It's also dubbed like a nice little fortress on my West Bank area. I'm gonna plan on filling this area in to make it flat where this this is the funeral home. I'm gonna fill this in just to this level and cut the rest out and expand this way. Let's see. I'm making the dam look a little bit better instead of just a dirt block going across. Have a little bridge. All these fences to kind of make them, congregate right here in the center. That's where I want them to go. But yeah, the mission now is to get some research. Right now, I want to get the defensive structures. I want to get the siege engine, at least the first one. They beat Ner for a reason. Enraged philosophers. Would they offer a place to stay? Sure. What is she even good at? Let's see. Not good at anything. I might turn her over. I need to get some better relations with some of these other groups. Right now I'm accepting skilled laborers, and she doesn't even have a 15 in anything, which is kind of what I look for. At least a 15. I already have 3 cooks. Maybe if she had a high skill in construction, I'd take it. Or animal handling, but when they come, I'm just going to hand her over. Alright, we have another army approaching. It'll be a perfect opportunity to test this new defense that I have set up. I believe I eliminated all the weak spots except for the gate where I want them to go. Interesting. Okay. Let's just have him pick anything. I think I'm going to keep this person. I'm not going to hand him over. Well, I mean, it's too late for that, but I am going to start handing over people who don't have a ton of skill set. I know it's kind of fucking harsh. Yeah. The person doesn't have a weapon, so I'm just not going to worry about it. Crap. I'm going to have to draft anyway. Wait, hang on. Yeah, I'm just going to draft so that that person's not going to get killed in the crossfire. Let's just select everyone. I wish if you held shift and double clicked, it would just select everyone. That would be kind of nice. But I'm excited. This will be the first test of this new base. And there's quite a bit of them. Yeah, so I'm going to start getting to the part where you get ballistas and all kinds of siege engines. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. 100% I'm going to have to upgrade the front of these walls and this whole front area to something that's not as flammable and that can take a catapult shot. I believe with doubling up the walls it makes it a lot better, but I don't know how quick it takes them to take down a wall with something like a catapult. That would be kind of interesting. So I may have to scrap some of this and upgrade it. I also figured out that if you click on like little spiky things, it works on placing them every time instead of sending them to the next floor like that. Alright, so we have crossbowmen, 3 archers, and someone with a sling. Hopefully the person with the sling gets enough XP from this to be able to use at least a short bow. That'd be nice. Wow, there's a ton of them. It's still working. They're going to the gate. Let's move another person back here. That's what I'm going to do. The sling. rotate. A little kill box here. It looks like they're breaking into the side where the archers are. I'm okay, as long as I keep wasting time right here, it should be an easy win. I mean, we've taken out quite a bit of them. Alright, let's move them up here. Looks like they're taking that route up to the north. Yeah, utilizing these archers in a smart way is probably the best play. Instead of just having a open field battle. Honestly, these guys would probably attack now and go for the archers. Oh, all of you, not one. There we go. Alright, we're sending them down. Oh, wow. We didn't take a single casualty. This castle is doing wonders. Like I said, I am going to be worried once we get to... Are we going to be able to get them? Oh, yeah, they'll catch up. Yeah, I'm going to be... I don't know. I'm quite worried once they have siege engines. I might lose a few people if that's the case. I'd like to continue having, what, I have like 11 or 12 settlers. I like having that mainly because everyone's skilled in something and my production is just out the fucking roof. The only thing I can't keep up with is that guy, obviously, because he's gonna get away. I can't keep up with him, and I can't keep up with the food. I have a ton of livestock, and pretty much every winter I have to, like, take out, like, 10% of them. Which is kind of a pain, but maybe after some battles we lose some people. Some of them are getting old, so old age might become a factor now. But it'd be nice to kind of start fresh with some new, younger talents to kind of continue this settlement. See, they got rid of one of the gates. But yeah, this is great defense.